Good day, good people. Welcome back to the channel if you are returning, and thank you for coming back. And welcome to the channel if you are new. I am Stephanie, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some ink swatches with you guys today. Yes, we are in the holiday season, and I am in a holiday mood. So I wanted to share specifically what I think are some holiday festive type inks, simply because they have shimmer. So what I've decided to do is call this specific swatch party a Diamine, because they are going to be Diamine inks. But I'm going to call this a Diamine Shimmer Shakedown. So as the name suggests, we're going to be looking at Diamine inks. We're going to be looking at Diamine inks specifically with shimmer in them. Because I just wanted to hop on and share and play around with these inks. So I hope that you will enjoy this shakedown as well. So let's just go ahead and get started. First, in this shakedown, we are going to be looking at Diamine Winter Berry. Now, this was an ink from last year's Advent calendar. And to be honest, I have a couple of inks from last year's Advent calendar. I did not get that calendar, but I did get the one for this year. I was gifted the calendar for this year, and I have been enjoying it so far. But this ink is from last year. I hope that the shimmer shows up on this page. The paper that I'm using today is a Claire Fontaine notebook. I can't remember the GSM on the paper, and it looks already to be absorbing the ink. I don't know how I feel about that, y'all. It seems to be, oh yeah, and there's a whole lot of bleed through. So let's just see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it. And if I have to switch up, I don't mind doing that. If I would need to switch up paper. But this is Winterberry. Okay. That's our first shimmer. Next is also a shimmer. Well, they're all shimmers, thus the name of the video, Stephanie. But next is Diamine's Night Sky. So let's see what that's going to look like. You guys know I get quiet when I'm concentrating, so I apologize. Let's see. And see, before I get to it, it's absorbing in this paper. So what that does tell me is I won't be using this notebook for 2026, and it's okay. And kind of happy, well, very happy that it was very, very affordable. And again, this is Night Sky, and I don't know why I thought this was a blue ink for some reason. But this is Night Sky. Okay. And I only have 5 inks to share, so we have 3 more to go. The next ink is Vintage Copper. This is from the red edition, so that's a couple of years ago. Is this Copper Sky? Okay. And let's see. Try to have a lighter hand on this swatch. And yeah, you see it's still absorbing into the paper, but I do still think it's showing the ink. I apologize. I feel like I have to cough, and I apologize in advance if I do. Throat just feels a little dry. Do like this one too. This is pretty. And this is Vintage. Vintage, Stephanie. Copper. Okay, and I have 2 more inks to fit on this page, so I'm going to have to slim down my profile of how I'm spreading it out. Okay, next we have Rainbow's End, and this is from the purple edition. I'm going to have to do my research and go back and see these various editions of the Diamine Inks, because last year's black edition would have been the first one I would have participated in anyway, as I was just getting into the hobby. But now I'm just curious and or nosy about the other types. Okay, this is Rainbow's End. You know what, guys? Hang on. Running my mouth. Let me shake that one up one more time before I put it down on the paper. My apologies. Okay, this looks to be a purple. Okay, let me come up a little bit closer. Okay, let's see. Pretty. Oh, I can see some of that shimmer already. It's a shame this is absorbing the colors, because this was what I thought to be a perfect little notebook. But like I said, it was very affordable, so not upset about it. And we have Rainbows End. All right. They are still looking good, so that's good in spite of the paper. And I'm going to put the last one over on this side. And the last one is called Moonbeam, and it is also from the purple edition. Okay, so let's see what Moonbeam is working with. Let me get a pipette, or shall I say a clean one. And let's put Moonbeam up here beside Night Sky. Okay. Okay, Moonbeam has a greenish tint to it. Oh, greenish shimmer. Let's take some and bring it down here a little bit. Okay, Moonbeam, that's pretty too. Sorry for hitting that against my water. And this is Moon Beam. Pretty. Okay, guys. These are the 5 inks for the Diamine Shimmer Shakedown. And spoiler alert, this is just part 1, which is good because now we know for part 2 I will use a different notebook for part 2 of the Shakedown. But I think these colors are pretty. And despite the paper in this notebook is showing the color pretty good and definitely giving you guys a nice look of the shimmer. Okay. And again, this is a Claire Fontaine notebook. My bad. No, it's not. Just lying on Claire. Claire. This is a Paper Source notebook. Okay, I thought this was my Claire. Well, maybe I'll try her with part 2. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have any of these inks and how do you use them? Do you like the shimmer inks? I have grown to like them. I have to say, when I started off on this journey, I didn't know how I would feel about them. I've grown to like them, and I'm slowly learning what pens to put them in. So that's fun too. But yeah, thank you for joining me for part 1 of the Diamine Shimmer Shakedown. Love on your family, and I will see you for part 2. Have a great day. Bye-bye.